How is this for a wild camping spot here? Prime wild camping spot. Hi, Wallow. And this our favourite. Isn't this our favourite? That same boat goes back and forward, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is my spot for the night here. It meets all my criteria. I'm not blocking anybody's house. I wouldn't normally park on a live road, but this road has got a gate at the end. It's not used. Opposite, we've got the harbour place and a set of gates. Used to be a wee building there, it's away now. They have a new sewage thing there. Lots of monuments for everything. Nice wee spot. A nice breeze, very warm today. And when Willa gets a wee walk, we can sit here in this grass, can't we? We'll cool off. Can we sit here and cool off? I sprayed it with water. Wee place where people come down with a wee bag of chips. Nobody else camps here. Some people might work out what it is, but it's one of them wee places that people think, oh, I'll be too dodgy to sleep. Look, it might be. That's in Larne. I like it. You're sitting in that caravan and you see these big ships go up and down. It only is the P&O. Go all night as well. You hear them, you wake up in the middle of the night and you hear the engines rumbling. Sitting here now is a lovely cool breeze. On a hot day like that, what else can you do? Just, hey, well, and it's nice just sitting here, but we'll not be happy sitting here. Sure, want to go up there and investigate, wouldn't you? Oh, you need to do a bit of investigation. We'll do a wee bit of investigation now. The ship's turning out, heading towards Scotland. There's memorials for everything here. If you want to put a memorial, you just grab a wee bit of ground and stick it up. See to get over there. Boy, long drive, that's Ellen McGee. You have a long way to drive to get over there. If you're in a wee rowing boat, no time at all. If you want to drive, it's a long way. Anybody over there, it's a long way to go to Austell. It's not as handy for them to go on to Carrickfergus as it is to come over here. All the poor grass is all dying, well, it needs water. I was sort of chased away. There's a lot of discrimination. Discrimination is a thing. If you're black, if you're gay, if you're lesbian, if you're what else would it be? What else? Disabled. Nobody don't touch you. Nobody will go near you because you're short the discrimination thing. But see, if you're a caravaner, you're treated like dirt. Motorhomes, okay. Now, in all fairness, people can pick up an old caravan for £500 and they will stick it anywhere and leave it at blocks, and that's what they're trying to avoid. That last motorhome, what do you know motorhome place? It was a coach park. Now, why you have a coach park there, I don't know, because nobody goes there in coaches. And over the time then, motorhomes started going there. I started going to Glenarm 12 years ago. There was only one radio station you could get. You couldn't get the mobile phone signal. Now you can get a mobile phone signal. There's more motorhomes, and the council now, they haven't done it yet. They gave me a letter today. The boy knocked me door and gave me a letter. And the council are going to make it to hold 12 motorhomes, but caravans are not allowed. Why? Now, I don't do anything in that caravan that ones don't do motorhomes. I have no water containers outside. The whole idea is caravanners have to build up awnings and all the rest, put a lot of crap outside. The motorhome people have barbecues outside, they have deck chairs outside. I'm sitting there with nothing outside. The only thing I put outside today was a solar panel. And yet caravans aren't allowed. That can't be right. But there's a music festival on this weekend. So whenever you're wild camping, don't worry about what's allowed and what's not allowed. The fact is, I camped there last night, I got away with. There's a sign saying no camping in Castle Rock. I camped there, I got away with. Just act as though you don't know anything. But I read the letter, there's nothing in that letter about caravans. Now I'm sure whenever it's all finalised, they probably will put up a thing, no caravans. Because they say they treat us like gypsies. At the end of the day, I'm minimum wage. I can't afford a motorhome. But this holiday, see all this myth that people in motorhomes bring money. People in motorhomes are all tight. They spend that much money in the motorhomes that they get the all one might go to restaurants as a treat, but very few of them. They bring the shopping with them. They go to Austell. So it's a myth that motorhomes bring money. But what motorhomes do is they keep the money in the country. They're buying the motorhome here. They're buying the fuel here. Look at the taxes they're paying. Well, if they didn't have a motorhome and they're flying off to Spain, that fuel in the plane is tax-free. They're not paying no duty on it. And then they're buying the pints of beer and all in Spain. Well, they may go to an off-licence here and may go to Austell and buy beer, but the tax is still going to the local government. That helps fund councils, that helps build motorhome parks. But it's just discrimination, it's not right. Why is it that Waterways Ireland can give free berths to anybody on a boat, and yet if you're on a caravan, you're a gypsy? What's the difference? Now, anybody else in a motorhome can go there. I'm parked on a road now. The road's DOE. The council can get bylaws, but they have to put a sign on every lamppost. Now, in saying that, it's been a year since I've been here and I haven't checked the lamppost. But there's no double yellow lines. Last day I was in Port Rush. Port Rush is jam-packed. And I'm sure everybody's seen it, where people park on the grass. They park in the grass opposite, what do you call that place with the moving cinema and the lookout? I forget the name of it now. They park in the grass away out there. There's nothing stopping you technically. Not one person gets a ticket for being out there. They're not in double lines on the grass. There's nothing stopping you parking on the grass on a caravan in the middle of January. So if they don't want you in the car park spaces or anywhere else, there's nothing stopping you parking up in the grass. Oh, you may stand out, they may say, oh, we don't want caravans here. But they cannot prosecute a single caravan when they don't prosecute anybody else. Now, your man knocked my door, he didn't show me his ID. He handed me a letter, a standard letter, and in all fairness, he handed the letter to every other motorhome in that park. And on that letter it says that they've now got the extra land belonging to the fisheries. They want to get grants and all the rest and do something fancy with it, and they end up marking it out for motorhomes and end up probably charging £10 a night. And they have a maximum of 12 motorhomes. As it is now, there's more than 12 motorhomes in that wee bit of car park. So with this additional land, they're going to they want 12 motorhomes. They don't have nowhere to dump your toilet. Most people are coming for a weekend. The toilets, I empty my toilet twice a week. Alright, if you've got 5 people on a motorhome, maybe they do a bit more pissing and shitting and all, like you may have to empty it more often. But like if you got a 5 in a motorhome, you shouldn't be wild camping, go to a campsite. Split the cost between 5 people, it's pretty cheap. But like this place here, a lot of people are stuck up. Motorhomes wouldn't come here. This is Larne. Larne is council folk and all that type, you know, that type of attitude. So it comes to my benefit that I can come to this nice place. You wouldn't get anywhere nicer. I love it here. This has been my favourite wild camping spot. It's far away from home, so I don't come here very often, but I love it. No bother with willow having to be on lead on this beach. And they're not pet, but they're a wee bit warm. It's quite a wee distance to the town. It's walkable, and I've walked it when they were younger. Don't think I'm going to walk, well, not in this weather. I wouldn't walk it to the town. That's a coastal path goes on out there. Goes out a great bit. None of my pups have ever wanted to walk it. You see the trees in the distance next to the leisure centre, and then there's a gap in the trees. And then you've got a cliff face. Up on top of that cliff face is a town park. It's a Victorian park. The type of wee ones you get the wee bandstand, the wee flower beds. One of them parks. It's not one when you go and play football. It's very steep. Like the Victorians always stuck these parks in steep bankings for some reason. Maybe because they couldn't put no mills there, so they'll stick a park there. There's a football out there. I'd love to tell everybody about this place, but then I'd lose it. But folk will work it out for themselves. Because what happens, once you get one motorhome, they all copy. And this street then, in 5-10 years time, the motorhomes the whole way, and then people will be complaining they can't see the sea, and then they'll be banned from here. If motorhomes just do things themselves, instead of all clogging together in groups, one here, one there, nobody will pay a heat. If you stick 30 in the one place, ones are going to complain. So rather than say, well, look, there's 20 motorhomes there, they're not, we can stay here. You say there's 20 motorhomes here, they're probably going to move us on. But everywhere's packed today. All the wee beaches have come along, and I thought here might be packed. I'm surprised to see it's empty. There's the leisure centre, there's a wee cafe in the leisure centre. But motorhomes are not used, they're too tight. Well, they do their own wee. So, although some of the very modern motorhomes, the brand new ones, people are terrified to use them. They wouldn't fry an egg or splash against the wall. So anybody who's got a split brand new motorhome, they'll spend money in a restaurant, but then they go to campsites. The rest of us who buy second-hand things, we're all tight. I say, I haven't got a choice of being tight. I'm minimum wage. I only do about 30 hours a week. So by the time you run a house, pay vet bills, well, it's not cheap in vet bills. Well, it's not too bad now. I get the drugs online, but it's still not the cheapest. And still you want to go caravanning. I have a wee saying, live your dreams within your means. Lots of people have dreams and they overspend, and then dreams become nightmares. The weird thing is, this part of Larne that I'm in, it's a very nice part of Larne. Very nice houses. I mean nice houses, they've all got nice wee gardens and all, and nice wee community. It's a nicer walk out there, but we're not going. Well, why do you go out this cliff walk? It's in the shade, it'd be cooler. I know she's not going to go out. I first found this place on Google Maps. I seen a motorhome parked in this car park. Okay, you don't know if there's any barriers or anything on your way. So, first time I came here, I walked here rather than drive here, so I wouldn't get stuck. I went to the pool last year in there. It's a bit old fashioned. But it's spectacular in the pool when a ship passes by. It's got glass windows. See, the front's all modern, but the actual rest of it's pretty old. The locker room and all is very old, the changing rooms. I think they have a new changing rooms from mixed. Well, I'm not up in the grass. But when I asked what the changing rooms was, the boy just pointed the door next to me and that was the door I went in. I think the other ones might be unisex. So they might be newer ones, sort of. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Come on, honey. I suppose like all leisure centres, they build them at the start and then just gradually start running down. That wee logo in the leisure centre, that's the logo. Ours and something else, that's the logo, it's on the letter I got. But I say on the letter, nothing about caravans not allowed. If I took out the solicitor, there's nothing to stand on, there's no signage. Now see that sign up there, CCTV? People might think that that sign there is telling you that don't do nothing bad here, you're going to be cutting video. That's not what it means. That sign is telling you that you've been spied on. So don't pick your nose and stuff like that, it could be cutting video to you. They have to, if they've got cameras looking out here, they have to display a sign saying that they are recording you. You must display signs for legal reasons. So they just can't say caravans aren't allowed with no signage. Where are you going now? See, well, I was just happy doing around on our own here. No, you're not going over the front door. What? Oh, you can't go into the front door. And the thing is, people will start going back to Spain. Motorhomes will go down in price. Nobody will be wanting them in about 5-10 years' time. And yet all these old laws brought in, bandits will still be there. Too many people going to too few places. I was talking to a single man in the motorhome. His first year trying to wild camp, and I gave him some useful information. He's a single man, he had a couple of dogs. Us single men with dogs, we need the wild camp. We're not welcome, families don't want us and family campsites. We're doing them a favour by wild camping. But then you get other ones, retired couples who just want to sit in a wee deck chair. They could go to a campsite, they've got good pensions. What do I say? Well, oh, see that wrapper? Is that what it is? What they need to do is bring out a new type of motorhome parking. I haven't used any public toilets this time since I went in the caravan. I started using my own toilet. So all they need is a parking spot. They don't even need an electric hookup, just a parking spot. Alright, well, it's too hot now. We'll go down to the caravan now and we'll sit in a wee shady spot. See, are you warm? Come on over the grass, come on over the grass. See the old granite curbs? See the streets be here where? What's that, towers are brave eyes too, isn't it? Well, do you want to go down to the water? Even if you don't go under, maybe a bit breezier. You feel the breeze, you get closer. Oh, well, no hassle here, dogs and leads. Hey, Pep. Well, it'd be nice now if they had a new sign. Single people with dogs only allowed to park here. Wouldn't that, honey? There's a ball there. I might as well kick that on up somewhere and get it. Run up just out to sea. At the end of the day, a ball's plastic. Supposed to get plastic out of the oceans. That wee ball could have travelled miles. Not very good at football, am I? They're pretty wet in that water. She's sucking up the water. Look, well, dabble the wee toes now. Dabble the wee toes. And you go dabble the wee toes. Alright, Gary, look, the wee toes is going on. The toes is going on. Ah, don't drink, don't drink. No, that's salty, pet. That is salty. That Larne is a concert on tonight. They're starting to practice. One of the bands was doing jazz. I cannot stand. I can listen to anything, but I cannot listen to jazz. So the concert on this weekend, that place is going to be packed, which is probably why the council worker was out. So if you're ever away camping, avoid holidays, avoid bank holiday weekends, because that's when the council workers are going to be out. I read there Friday. There's no council working on Friday, is it? Is that, or is that Thursday? Is that now? Because you know the weekend is going to be Wednesday easy. I'll probably down again. Hand out letters to the other ones. Irish round tower, but it's a monument to something. It's not an original Irish round tower. You're too warm, Wallow. This wee bridge in the middle. All the wee birdies. Actually, they're probably all flying now. A pile of wee birdies in them rocks. Look at them all. We'll go up here now, Pat. You do I walking in my rocks? I wonder why they put the wee wall in between. Sometimes they leave gaps like that because lots of muck and all can start piling up. And by leaving a wee gap, that happens in rivers, tidal rivers. When you build a pier out, it affects how the sand all moves. But whatever's happened, they blocked that up again. And you see why this side there's a beach, that side there's no beach. So obviously this thing's having an effect on it. Did this make the beach? Probably has done. If that wasn't there, there probably wouldn't be a beach here. But then again, because that's there and the sand got washed around, the sand couldn't make its way back. And that place got starved of sand. And that can happen as well. So there should be less sand on that side. See how wide it is with sand? Half that sand should still be down this side. That's what I reckon, Willow. I'm going to head back down now, Pet. I might even put the chips on. I was going to get a bag of ice in the cool box. My ice packs have all defrosted now. Austell is about a mile away from here. I was going to go to Austell first. And I thought, nah, not bothered, because this place was full. I might have went down to Whitehead. And then I would have passed Austell. I have chips for today. We need chips for tomorrow. Usually we go to Austell in the morning when I'm leaving. Or else Carrickfergus. I'll stop in Carrickfergus and get stuff there. There's an Austell and Tesco both there. At the minute now I'm eating Iceland oven chips, crinkle cut, nice wee chips. There's an Iceland in Carrickfergus. There was a free lorry park opposite, but like everything else, they closed it off and they're up for sale. Said it wasn't used enough. So the only chance I have of getting in the Larne town now is to actually walk it from here. I've got the bicycle wall. I might just cycle out. Grab the chips there. How you doing? This place is so quiet, isn't it? Everywhere else is packed. And it's so quiet here. It's nice, bud. you going to make it, Wallow? You run out of puff? See, it was your idea. It was your idea to call. I was going to leave it to later. Well, we'll head down now, Pat. I'm going to set that wee solar panel on the banking. I'm putting the wee battery thing underneath to get 100% charge. In fact, if I set it just behind the caravan, but I think there's the footpads there now. I should have moved forward another wee bit. Because that sunrise going to come. We could have got fully charged, so we could have pit. See, this concrete and all, everything's warm, well. Well, I'm on over this bit in the shade. A wee bit of shade at this wall. You're not going to make it. And you take your time now. Oh, that's nice. Nice in the shade now, isn't it, Pat? I waited a wee bit before I left. This is pretty dry now. It doesn't feel too warm. It's not too bad, like. Lovely wee breeze here. It's not too warm, not too cold, it's just nice. A warm day like that is just nice. You sat here for a couple of hours, you need a jumper on. How's that?
Yeah. The girls have herself, there is no way.
Nice wee curtain and then apartments. Now we're going this way, Pet. We're going down this way. Look, Wallow, wee puppy, Wallow. Hello, pup. Look, Wallow, wee puppy, wee see, look. And now Wallow not harm me. Wallow not harm me. Look, Wallow, puppy. There's Wallow. Oh, you don't like Wallow? There's two, Wallow. Oh, the two are barking at you. There's a wee prime development site there. You see all the wee houses along this street here, wee double fronted houses, lovely wee street. You walk down that street there and you see the boat going past, it's impressive. All wee 2 up 2 down houses. Well, not 2 up 2 down, they're all double fronted. Oh, them's all posh there, well, them is posh. So you're walking down that street and the big ship goes past and you see the size of the ship compared to the wee houses. Now we'll head over again now, Pet. You see what I should have done there? You don't want to park in front of a house. You see if I had the back of the caravan here? The back of the caravan was here. Any wastewater go down the drain. Hey, well, I might, so there's another drain there, that's too far forward. The thing is too, like, when I might swing out, if I have the front of the car there, I can swing out around that gateway, plenty of room. I can swing around there too, but a bit tighter. I'm more in front of that house, so I'll stay where I am. Well, I don't want to upset the neighbours, well, I don't want to start that car on. But I'm just thinking, where do I normally park, well? I made my door come out in that path one time. That's further back.
Alright. That might give us
See,
where the thinking is going.
this is what the view of the caravan is like now.
Thank you very much indeed. It's about 4 minutes.
When you
to
see the big
6
ships and
o'clock.
all
We've
going
been
past.
talking about innovating and exploring new markets.
Well, it's
this
not
week.
quite comfortable
One of
yet.
the most
Yeah.
successful
It's very
items
breezy in here. I
we've
might have to
got
close
is
the roof or
involved in a
something
new
because too
product,
many windows
which
open.
it says could
But it's
help
nice having the window
support
open and
health
seeing
and
crystal
mental
clear outside. And when you leave the caravan, there's nothing as nice as stepping out of the caravan on the grass.
What's this all about? What is
And because it's on the grass, you don't need a step. That solar panel there, believe it or not, still putting in 60 watts, almost 60 watts. 58 watts. The only thing I say, if I don't just 60 watts, then an 80 watt panel, a slightly smaller panel, might do the job like. But the only thing is you get bush and stuff on it, cuts down the watts too. Aye, it's very quiet here. There's some boat out there with a foghorn going. How'd it be the P&O? It's not long gone. I wonder is it coming from the coast of foghorn? You hear the horn going off, Bottle? You hear the horn going off? There's nothing to see, Pet. Nothing to see yet. You can see the top of the chimneys, you can't see the bottom of the chimneys. This panel set out here, Pet. Gonna be a bit of sunshine. We're going to keep that camera rolling, Pet, till we get this boat coming in. So I don't think it's a P&O boat. It's not that long since it's a boat. That'll do the job there. You get addicted to power, you know. You get addicted to it. Ugh. The only thing about this wee battery pack, you can move it around. I watched your boy on YouTube. And I turn this off. Whenever you unplug it, you have to wait a minute before you plug it back in again or it won't charge at full power. I can hear there the boat comes now. Well, I might see the boat, Wallow. They must have two boats on because there's no chance the boat now. Oh, you puppy, Wallow. How are you going to blow the horn now? Is that close to the harbour? Hi Dan. So the mist came in about an hour ago and it's not very deep. The rest of the sky is blue up there. You hear the echo? The echo lasts a pretty while. Well, I was up to mischief, but I'm not busy taping this, so maybe mischief away and on. Suppose he has to blow the horn for the wee boats. Maybe put boys out in the wee rowing boats and stuff. By the time it takes them to row, they need a wee bit of warning. You keep an eye on Wallow. Wallow gets up to mischief. Whoa! We see the view from the caravan. Wallow! On you in now. Come on you go. Wallow, 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 in the caravan. Wallow! Wallow! Start till you see the boat. One on the caravan. One. Quick. It's on the scrounge. One. Up you go. So whenever you see the boat against something else, you get it for scale. Just how big it is. You see the size of that going through your window there, like. This GoPro makes it look smaller, but I don't think it's going to blow it again, Pet. But it is cold out there, Willow. It's cold. You have to turn it now. But this is the best camping spot anybody could have. Wee picnic tables and all out there. The only problem with picnic tables, somebody likes picnic tables. Wee Yogi Bear. This GoPro makes it smaller. I look at the GoPro screen and it's a lot smaller. When I'm sitting here in the caravan here, it's filling up most of my window. But going by the GoPro, it's hardly filling up any of the window. So we'll see how the footage turns out. I love this camping spot here, Pet. It is so cold out there now. Since that fog came in, the temperature has just dropped. Well, I'm not panting now, but when you get it fed, I've got the chips on. The chips are on the oven. All the locals come down for a wee bite to eat down here. Hopefully the fog will go away a wee bit later on. I'll get back out there and tape it. But Swan's out there now eating, I don't want to go scrounging. The first car ramp was for Stena when they were here. That boat there goes to the second car ramp. But I'm actually closer to that ship than the ones in the terminal are. If you're in the car park to go on, you know, as a visitor to that terminal, you're further away from the ship than I am here. When it docks, you can hear the intercom. I'm surprised. I was chatting to a local man there, and I'm surprised how quick that came back. I thought you couldn't be coming back now. Must be a second one. So maybe they have. I know it's Stena put on extra ships. But that one there, the European Highlander, that's the one that's always going back and forward. So we'll check the name of the next one, if it's the same ship. Well, I think it should be about at least 3 hours from it goes out that comes back. And I don't think we've been here 3 hours, have we? Well, you don't know, time flies. Where do we walk around the leisure centre and stuff, and time does go on. I moved the solar panel now. What's this thing doing? It's not doing nothing. We'll give us a wee twirl. That connection mightn't be the best connection. See, it said nothing, but it's still. See, it's 99%, that's why. We need to take power off it, well. It can't charge up nothing if it's already too much power on it. So I am going to take power out for this laptop. A lot of wires and all that. And now we've got power. There you are now. So see where it's taking extra power now. So if it's full, it can't take in any extra power. But instead of this laptop now using 49 watts or whatever it is, it might only use 20, 10, we'll see. The only bad thing you have, whenever you put mains into things, it thinks it's on the mains, and then brightness and everything goes up, which is wasting your battery power. Yeah, a couple of wee bit of video editing. This thing's going pretty well. See that? You have a wee sleep there, Will? I heard the horn going on the big ship. I mean, my socks off, but who cares? The mist is in the water, so the ship must be going to go shortly. Yeah, the ship's starting to go now. He's blasting his foghorn. Was it any wee boats out there? You wouldn't see that big thing coming. It's funny, it's no distance away, like, but the fog and mist. You see the blue sky up there? It's got a fair wee speed now, like when you see it in the fog it looks faster. Love seeing the ship move off like that. Nice short grass like a lawn and this big beast moving up. The rumble of the engine. You hear that engine? It's a bit like the Titanic movie. Sailing across the Arctic. I tell you what, but you can hardly see the front of that ship now. That fog's pretty thick over the water. It's got a fair wee speed. It seems faster when the fog's there than it does when there's no fog. Can't see the front at all. The P&O is about to disappear. The sign at the side. The P&O's gone now. I can just see a wee bit of the back. I should blast the horn again shortly. So what is when you blast the horn the whole way across to Scotland, or is it just the fact he's in the, near the port and it could be small? You don't see that ship at all. You hear the engine but you wouldn't have a clue where it is. But the big foghorn echoes. When it's coming in, you could hear it echoing from the other end of the port. So we'll just see what it's like now when he's going out and the horn's pointing out the ways. There's a long echo off it. It's not as loud when he's pointing the horn out the ways as it is when he's coming in. It's sheer excitement. Up tunnels, now ships and everything. Some excitement on this holiday. I wasn't worried for why getting up, Pet. No, you mind the ship came in the last time blowing the horn? It's a wee bit the same, Pet. No, you couldn't be arsed. You want the picnic table.